NG is a horror game for the PlayStation Vita developed by Experience Inc. It follows the same structure as Deathmark, a game made by the same team that was released in the West last October by Axis Games. This is more of a spiritual sequel rather than a direct sequel, as there is no story connection between these games. So, if you want to play this game, you don't need to play Deathmark first. The story follows Kijima Akira, a young delinquent who walked with the wrong crowd. He was the undefeated champion in the underground fighting circuit and is best friends with Amanome Seiji, a soon-to-be Yakuza boss. But now, Akira is trying to leave his dark days behind, because he was adopted by Kijima Natsumi, his beautiful and kind auntie, and now he is trying to become a splendid big brother to his cousin Kijima Ami. However, his normal days are put to an end when Ami is spirited away by a mysterious apparition called Kakuya Hime. And as this wasn't bad enough, she also curses Akira and forces him to play a horror-filled tag game where he has to visit haunted spots to look for evil spirits and exorcise them, or else he will die. Even though Experience is more known for dungeon crawler RPGs, NG plays completely different. It's way closer to a point-and-click adventure game, where you have to control your flashlight with the analog stick to investigate your surroundings. You solve puzzles by interacting with certain objects, or by using specific items. Every single choice feels important, and that's because they are used to shape your main character's personality. You have the usual dialogue choices, but you also get to choose the main character's humor and reaction during certain scenes. This will not change the main story, but it will change the way how the other characters treat the protagonist. And you can also learn more about these other characters by making them grow closer to you. It's optional, but it's pretty cool. Sometimes, you need to solve a puzzle while a monster is trying to kill you. This section is called Survival Escape, and failing at one of those can even get one of your allies killed permanently. And there is also another section called Crisis Choice, where you need to answer a sequence of questions in a very short period of time. And picking the wrong answer or running out of time will get you a game over, which means that this game is filled with thrilling events. Now let's talk about jump scares. I hate them. But in this game, I kinda like them. For starters, they are a bit more subtle than usual. And they can get pretty creative. So it can even be funny to find them. The story is excellent as well. It's filled with creative and creepy urban legends and unique and likable characters. Despite all the archaic kanji used in this game, the story is not difficult to understand, even if your Japanese isn't perfect. Grade 3 should be more than enough. Maybe grade 4 with a bit of effort. The visuals are amazing too. Really high quality art made by Sumio Fumiya, Kera, and Oya Kazuhiro. I love the illustrations, and they fit with the game's atmosphere. Unfortunately, the voices are only in the game to give you a basic feel of how each character sounds like. So, there are very few of them. I think each character gets, at most, 3 voice clips for the whole game. At first, the soundtrack also feels a bit limited. There are only a few tracks, but every single track is very memorable and filled with personality. And they are very catchy too. Most of the tracks have a pretty jazzy feel to it, while others sound very spooky, which fits perfectly with the game's theme. In conclusion, NG is a great game. I recommend it to everyone, especially if you liked Deathmark. Unless you are expecting a dating scene from it, in which case you will be quite disappointed. There is no romance or erotic scenes, and the story and characters are a bit more mature than what you will find in most visual novels out there, which means you won't find most of the popular visual novel tropes in here. Nevertheless, if you want to play a great horror game with a bit of Japanese flavor, I believe that NG is just what you need. And that's it for this review. But if you have any other questions about NG, or if you have suggestions for future reviews, just leave a comment. Thank you for watching.
Bye.